Good morning, Dusters. I apologize for being late. We had a little situation here at the house this morning. So from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Your time is important. We are here right now. Let's have some Duster Club. Let's talk about some exciting things going on within the UFD community. We are going to do things a little bit differently today because we have a special Duster of the day, Mikey Mike, and he's keeping his kids up late. Maybe he's in Australia. I'm not sure, but keeping his kids up late so he could see this. So look, everybody contributes. You contribute. We all contribute to what is the most unique community in crypto. But today's Duster of the day is Mr. Mikey Mike. Let's pull his profile up here. And as you can see, he is Mr. UFD. I notice him on the timeline constantly. He retweeted here the guy who's giving away, I think, almost 2,000 US dollars worth of UFD beans, or 200. But Mikey Mike's out there every single day, spreading the dust, making this happen, right? It's because of people like him, people like you, even me, that we are here, and we are continuing to prove after 6 months, going on 7 months, that we are robust and forging ourselves into a great community. So Mikey Mike, congratulations. You are the Duster of the day. Now, his friend Colby, let's pull up Colby, is who nominated him. Colby, another great Duster. So Dusters supporting Dusters. And though a little bit more importantly, our friend Mikey Mike kept his 2 children up. So we want to say a special hi to Marcus and Raphael. It's time for bed, but you got to stay up and watch your dad be nominated and receive his golden horn. Your dad is the Duster of the day. Let's read what Mikey Mike had to say to us here in the community. He wrote a great message to us. He says, "What? Ron, thank you so much, and huge thanks to whoever recommended me. I've been working for this day. My ultimate goal, to beat Obi and finally steal that double Duster title from him. Honestly, I never thought I would meet people I can truly call friends, people I've never met in real life. But here we are, forming a real brotherhood, and that's all because of you. Thank you, Ron, for creating UFD. This is way more than just a meme coin. You've built a community where good people come together, support each other, and build something Web3 has never seen before. I'm proud to be part of it, and I will keep dusting till the wheels fall off." Thank you, Mikey Mike. I agree with you, buddy. Uh-oh. Hold on here. Having some technical issues here on Monday, about Monday morning after a big holiday here in the United States. But I agree with you 100%. And I think everybody out there can ask themselves that same question. We are unique. We are special. There is only one Unicorn Fart Dust. There's only one Mikey Mike. There's only one Marcus. There's only one Raphael. So Marcus and Raphael, I want you to help me, right? Let's pick up this big golden horn and let's, boom, install it on your dad. Mikey Mike, you are the Duster of the day. You get to wear the golden horn. Now, Raphael and Marcus, go to bed. Be good boys for your dad. And again, congratulations, Mikey Mike. Thank you for everything you're doing. What other community does this? There's something very unique and special, a lot of very unique and special things about UFD. But I saw this one last night and felt like I needed to share it with you. One of our community members, Boogie, brought this up. He says, "Today I onboarded my parents to UFD. I can't wait for them to outtrade most people on crypto Twitter again. Here's their P&L from La Boo Boo." I haven't heard of that, but apparently your parents did, and they're the smart traders. They just buy and forget until 100x. So here's the I think the P&L from their, wow, up 1,000%. Woof, man. Okay, so, but the important thing here is, guys, how many other, send me the symbol. Okay, I guess that was the message from his dad, mom or dad, or mom and dad. Guys, we hear this over and over again, and it's a big deal. I'm going to tell you the reason why, but we hear people sending me messages on the timeline saying, "Oh, my parents bought UFD. My grandparents bought UFD." The reason why that is so cool, number one, it's a family affair. People feel like they can believe, but we are onboarding new people into crypto, and the older people, the boomers, and I can say that because I'm a little older myself, right? These people, like he just said, like Boogie just said, they aren't like traders. They aren't trying to buy it and sell it, 10 minutes or 10 hours later, to make a big profit. So it's a big deal. It's something, again, that is special and unique on top of all the other things, including you, that make Unicorn Fart Dust such a special and unique situation. Let's talk about the world economic news. We're going to touch on that, and then we have more to talk about in regards to UFD. The big trade deadline is this week, Wednesday. If trade deals aren't made, there's going to be additional tariffs put in place. That could send shockwaves throughout the markets, throughout the currency markets, throughout the stock markets, and possibly even through the crypto market. So we're going to watch that very, very closely. As a result of that, the US dollar has been going up a little bit in value. Okay. We're going to keep an eye on that, on the DXY index, because we know that as the dollar loses value, assets that are outside of that fiat money system, things like crypto, things like gold, things like silver, will do very well. And we got some supposed good economic news last week, right? The jobs number, supposedly the economy created this almost unbelievable number of jobs. That's going to make it harder for the Fed to lower interest rates. Most people now are saying that we're not going to see an interest rate cut until September. Let's run out. You know what? I'll show you real quickly where we can get confirmation of that, because that will definitely have an impact on the, hold on here. Cancel. What is going on? Share this tab. There we go. All right. See if we can get this up. All right. Now you see it. We're going to go out to Google and we're going to put in the CME, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange FedWatch tool. And let's just get an update on where we stand with interest rate cuts coming down the path. So the next meeting is going to be in 23 days in July. There's almost like probably a 0% chance. Yes. Okay. What this is showing us, and make this a little bit bigger for you guys, is that there's basically a 95% chance that interest rates will remain the same at the July meeting. 95%, okay, that rates will stay exactly where they are. Now, what gets interesting and what we want to go check on now is what they're saying for September 17th. All right. And when we look at that, we see a different story. Okay. When we look at that date, which is again mid-September, there's the current rate. What we're looking at is a 2/3, 65% chance that we will get a rate cut in September. And looks like about a 35% chance, 32%, that rates will remain the same over on the right, and a slight like 3% chance that rates would get cut by half a percentage point. The 65% odds are for a quarter 0.25 or a quarter point, 25 basis points, if you want to sound fancy, cut. Okay, let's do a quick review, Dusters. Look, we've got a lot of special and unique things about our community. Absolutely. One of which is our secret language. And before I forget, my disclaimer, this is not financial advice. Don't buy or sell anything. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, meme coins, any crypto, do anything based on anything that I say. I'm just a guy in my basement who owns a bunch of unicorn fart dust and believes in the future of this community, and I'm sharing my truth with you. But always do your own due diligence and always be responsible. But we do have a secret code, a secret language, and several of you have requested, Mason put this up, and several of you requested that we run through it here in a live stream. This is the UFD Glossery, which I'm pulling up for you right now. Sorry for the delay. A UFD coin holder. What's that called? Let's see how many of these you can get right. That's a duster. The coins are called beans. New members get their horn. Buying UFD coin is eating a bean. A long-term UFD holder is a bean counter. The stable, or the corral, now we call it oftentimes, is where we hang out. Spread the dust is our organic marketing. A buttercup is someone who's not yet bought, is not yet a duster, has not yet bought their first UFD beans. The flight plan is our call to action. Okay. Diamond hooves or hoofs are strong holders. The fart car promo vehicle is called the Duster. A stampede is a coordinated raid by the herd. The Beanopoly is when dusters control all the beans. Destiny is our unlimited potential. And let me just give you a quick visual of what the Beanopoly will look like. This is our jug that represents all of the UFD beans that are in existence. As you can see, where my finger is pointing, there's a line, 999 million coins, beans, tokens, whatever you want to call them, that have ever been created. As we move up here, we get closer to a bean shortage, eventually a beanopoly. And at that point, the basic laws of supply and demand will dictate. Shake those beans, dusters. Okay, that is real. That is not make-believe. Okay, that is the basic laws of finance, supply and demand. And that is what we're doing day by day by day, building, if things work out the way that we believe, dusters, right? Building a launch pad and building it brick by brick by brick by brick, day by day by day, every day. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday who owns no crypto, doesn't understand crypto, but he watched one of the live streams and he was like, that makes sense what you said with that jug, right? That day by day, more and more people buy that your token that aren't going to sell. And a lot of people have brought this up that over the last 2 or 3 months, right? So people that have sold over the last 2 or 3 months, we've kind of been in this range of 20, 30 million market cap. All the people that sold, obviously, they weren't diamond hooved dusters. All the people that bought, not every one of them is diamond hooved. If they were, nobody would sell right now. I mean, imagine that. I'll get back to that point. Let me finish my first point. As people have sold over the last 2 or 3 months, obviously they weren't in it for the long haul. Maybe they were traders, whatever the case may be. They've been replaced by a net positive number of people that are in this for the long term, that have bought at this lower level. So as we take off and go higher, they're going to be more inclined to hold their beans. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, right? And they're going to be in the money. They're not going to want to sell. And at that point, all those other people out there, all those buttercups that are watching us, everybody knows about UFD, right? It could create like the floodgates are open type scenario. Could, right? Like I can't predict the future. I don't know what's going to happen for sure, but I do know what's happening right now, and that's the setup that I see developing. So let's keep our highs up. What a touching thing that happened over the weekend with our friend the Burger Man. I want to share this with you. I think this demonstrates what our community really is all about. Burger Man, right? Our friend in the Philippines, great guy, great member of our community, said, I was cleaning my house and arranging stuff I'm selling when I suddenly heard notifications on my phone, which rarely happened to me, and I saw these tags. So he says, I got my eyes teared. I just didn't expect that a community like UFD would appreciate me this much. We do appreciate you, Burger Man. We appreciate everything you've done, and we know that you are a good soul. And for a little context on what happened here, from what I understand, somebody said they were going to give some beans to somebody in the community, and then a bunch of people jumped on this and talked about I'll read a couple of these to you. Said that they should give them to Burger Man. He said, I agree. Marketing could use it. However, I was hearing Burger Man was having a hard time with the current wet season, so he did come to mind. And honestly, I have a coin, I have a base, which was the song Burger Man made, with some quality work from him, as well as the burgers he was gifting to other people. The third reason is economic opportunities of where he's at. Okay, another one. Harry said, I would be very happy if you gave it to one of our best dusters named Burger Man. Everybody loves you, Burger Man. Colby, okay, besides nominating Mikey Mike, says this, that is very generous of you, Mr. No Soul. So Mr. No Soul apparently was the person who's giving this away. I say give it to the Burger Man, okay? Gabe said, I nominate Burger Man. Humble, kind, and always giving without asking for anything back. He's been struggling to sell his Pop Mart stuff lately. Then Dark said, everyone's deserving. I like what you're doing and want to join. We can either double and send to Burger Man, or I can just help him out. Thank you, Dark. Okay, and then hold on here. There's a pic, but here's Burger. What's going on where Burger Man lives? So let me pause that. So guys, that's UFD. Whoa, stop. We can talk about monopolies. We can talk about the price of the coin. We can talk about what's going on in the general crypto market. We can talk about all these different things. But guys, what really matters, and sometimes even I lose sight of that, is the human touch that our community has. Right, so many examples. Look at Burger Man. I think it was Amicorn on a live on a Spaces the other week was talking about how Gimmicks had helped her out with her NFT project. I mean, there are just countless examples. Like, we're all individuals out there, but we are all touching each other. And sometimes I do, right? Like, I forget and think, like, so focused on the bean and whatever, you know, like the community and what we're doing with each other. These human interactions are what really makes this super special in a lot of ways. And no, I'm not going to cry, but I could, because it is real, and there are lives being touched every single day by what we as a community are doing in UFD. Let's listen to a new song from our friend Ari. Ari put out a new version of her UFD song. You can go check it out. Hold on here. There we go. Susie's not here. We got some situations going on. And let me make sure. Hold on, guys. Woof. There we go. Now we're at it. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. Ari, A-R-I. You can go check it out. Ari Loves Crypto. She put a new part of the song together. People were begging for this. I'm just going to play a little bit of it for you. Here you go. Go back to the beginning.
Unicorn fart dust.
Unicorn fart dust.
Yeah.
Let's go UFD.
Oh yes. Unicorn fart dust.
How's that got you feeling it in the morning after a long weekend? Let's go UFD. I love it. This is the UFD community at work. All right, guys. So thank you, Ari. That is awesome. And I know the community was asking you to do it. So we appreciate you. We appreciate all the creative work that all the different artists, the music, the NFTs, the videos, you name it. It just never ends. The creativity, right? And the contributions that are made to our community by the community that helps us get more and more word out there. Let's go in the time machine. You want to go back to Christmas Day, right? If you for those of you who celebrate Christmas, December 25th. Let's go back to December 25th. Our friend Mason shared this. Here we go. Yep, here it is. Mason. Wow, check out the date here. This is unreal. Seriously, it feels like a dream. Damn it. Does anyone else get this emotional? Words can't express. Oh, well, thank you. It's nice of you to say. So this was a tweet that I put out on December 25th. The power of your dreams, community, and the unicorn. You created a legend, UFD. Welcome aboard, and thank you. And I stick by that to this very day. I mean, heck, that was what, 6 months ago? Over 6 months? Yeah. 6 months would be June 25th. And guys, you know what? There's our little unicorn. I stick by that 100%, right? The power of our dreams, the power of the community. It's been nothing short of amazing. This is all because of you. This is not because of me. Oh my gosh, we forgot. Hey guys, we got to do something VIP. It's on my list and I forgot. We're all together, all 400 of us right now. We're going to go out to Twitter and retweet this live stream. Let's do it. I'm going to do it live. There we go. And we'll do a retweet with a quote. Hey, everybody, we're live right now posting this tweet. Come join us, exclamation point. All right, there we go. It's real, right? And it's way bigger than me, than this, right? On December 16th, when I created Unicorn Fart Dust, when I spawned it, almost stopped halfway through, but then created it, and it was out there for 24 hours, and then it was nothing for the first 24 hours until this community sprung up organically out of nowhere and has built it into what it is today. What was true then 9 days after that on December 25th, 2024 is still true today for us. This is real. This is, and on that, I'll tell you what, at that day, I didn't even realize. I know a little bit more about crypto now. Guys, what we are doing, right, within the basic, beautiful framework of cryptocurrency that was given to us by the founding fathers of crypto, is we are building something that completely aligns with what the founding fathers of crypto had in mind, right? They didn't have, I was looking this morning, there's 18 million cryptocurrencies. 18 million? Are you kidding me? And we're what? In the top 800, top 900, top 1,000 for sure. Like, we're usually somewhere in the 700s, 600s, maybe the 800s, doesn't matter. Out of 18 million, right? Imagine 18 million soda bottles. I don't know, 18 million, whatever you want to imagine, people. Okay. And we're in the top 1,000. That's a big, big deal. That's a major deal. And it's happening only because of you and your participation. Now let's go out and look. Speaking of participation, speaking of what the community is doing, I didn't pull him up yesterday. I featured some of the other sticker people out there, but Korean Cigarette Pack, we got a thing for bathrooms. Okay. I don't know. I've joked around and said that we're going to have a UFD sticker and on every public bathroom TP dispenser in the world, but Korean Cigarette Pack added this yesterday. It's wild how long these stickers stay up. This one has been here for 6 weeks at least. It's at a popular coffee shop bathroom. People like the unicorn, and that's in Korea. We've got stickers going on in Ireland. We have stickers in Boston, stickers in California, stickers in St. Louis. We got stickers going up everywhere, which is just another way of us getting the word out about what we have right here, right now. We have a mission statement. Time for us to review, Dusters, our mission statement. We're going to prove, and we are proving. We're not gonna, we are proving. We're not going to try to prove. We are proving that fair, right, and good win in crypto because of the gift of the blockchain of crypto, the way they set it up, right, and the way that we perfectly align with those original ethos of crypto, just like Bitcoin did, right? The sky is the limit for us. Now, there's no guarantees, right? I can't guarantee anything, but I do know, right? I do know what we can control. I can control that we remain on track with honesty, integrity, prosperity, transparency, and we as a group can control what we do on a daily basis, right, to help foster the growth of our community. And you're doing it. You're doing it right now. I want you to have a great day. Thanks for joining me in the basement today. All right. And I will see you soon. Be good to yourself. That'll give you a platform to be good to others.